Hello my fellow Kenyans, habari zenu wa Kenya wenzangu. I am Gakonga, the coach and the founder of Vision Total Football Kenya. Leo hii, today, I want to talk to you about something so important. And the topic of today is going to be Manchester United, or Man U as we call it here, can support Gor Mahia for 4,062 years. My brothers and sisters, listen again. This topic is hot. Manchester United, or Man U as we call it, could support Gor Mahia for 4,062 years. And Manchester United, or Man U, could support Kenya Premier League for 400 years. The 16 clubs collectively in Kenya, the clubs that we call Kenya Premier League, 16 of them as they were in 2016. Now they are 18, but 2016 they were 16 of them. So those clubs, 16 of them, could be supported financially by Manchester United for 400 years. This is how these clubs are strong, the English Premier League clubs. And I want to talk about Manchester United in UK, and I want to talk about Gor Mahia in Kenya. Because Gor Mahia is the best club in Kenya, and Manchester United is the best club in England. So it is a fair comparison. It is a good comparison. My brothers and sisters, walk with me. This is a serious journey. And please listen and catch every word. This is the topic for today. I will say it again because it is so important. Manchester United could financially support Gor Mahia for 4,062 years. Let us get to the figures. Let me calculate this for you. 2016 season, yeah, that 2016, that year, 2016, the income for Manchester United, or Man U, was 65 billion Kenya shilling. That is the amount of money that Manchester United received. That is their income, 1 year income, or if you want to say 1 season income. But I will use 1 year income because in accountancy we understand this better. 1 year income. Manchester United receives 65 billion Kenya shilling income. Pesa wanazopata. Pesa wanazopata. The income for 1 year. And this is 2016. Now is even more, 2018. But I want to deal with 2016. Income for 2016 was 65 billion Kenya shilling. And I want to talk about Gor Mahia. Gor Mahia income from the sponsor for 1 year. For 1 year is very little. And not just Gor Mahia, the rest of the Kenyan Premier League clubs, they get very, very little money, which is not funny, is not justified, and it's not okay. So, Gor Mahia, 1 year, getting 16 million Kenya shilling from a sponsor. But now, I want to say this. If Manchester United was to give Gor Mahia money, instead of the sponsor giving the money to Gor Mahia, the money that Manchester United receives in 1 year, their income could support Gor Mahia for 4,062 years, meaning that Manchester United would be giving 16 million each year to Gor Mahia. My brothers and sisters, imagine 4,062 years. So zaidi ya karne 40. Gor Mahia would receive this money, not any penny from somebody else, no sponsor. 4,062 years of receiving 16 million a year. That is just an income from Manchester United, 1 single year income, 65 billion Kenya shilling. Now, If Manchester United decided to sponsor Kenya Premier League using the same deal or the same amount that Kenya Premier League was receiving before the sponsors went away, which is 120 million shillings per year. This is what Kenya Premier League collectively, the 16 clubs, were getting from the sponsor. Now, if Manchester United was to sponsor Kenya Premier League, all clubs together, the Kenya Premier League, Manchester United, from that income, 65 billion Kenya shilling, they could sponsor Kenya Premier League for 400 years. From their 1 year income, my brothers and sisters, let us summarize this. So Manchester United income, 1 year income, 65 billion Kenya shilling. This money can sponsor Gor Mahia, giving Gor Mahia 16 million per year. This money, 65 billion Kenya shilling from Manchester United, could sponsor Gor Mahia for 4,062 years. Let us talk about the Kenya Premier League now, all the clubs, not Gor Mahia now. I want to talk about the 16 clubs together, the Kenya Premier League, as it is called. Manchester United, 1 year income, 65 billion Kenya shilling, could sponsor or is enough to sponsor Kenya Premier League for 400 years, giving Kenya Premier League 120 million shilling per year. That is basically what they were getting from the sponsor before the sponsor left. So, Manchester United can sponsor Kenya Premier League for 400 years. Jameni, Jameni, Jameni. My friends, my dear brothers and sisters, this is serious. We must work out what is wrong with our football very quickly. We must do what is right for our Kenyan football. This kind of statistic, this kind of calculation is not right. Whether Kenya is in Mars or in Africa, this kind of calculation does not set well with me and should not set well with anyone. In Kenya, in space, or in Europe, or in Asia, or in America, or in Australia, or Oceania, that continent. This kind of statistic must not set well. It is time to find solutions to sort our football problems. I want to say something else. From this figure, Manchester United, what their income is for 1 year, 65 billion Kenya shilling. When they spend everything within 1 year, what in business terms we call expenditure. So their turnover, or what they get in 1 year, the income, in business terms, it's called turnover. So their turnover is 65 billion. That's their income. Their expenditure, what they spend for the whole year, so that they can find out what is their profit to take to the bank and save. In 1 year, Manchester United, and I'm using year 2016, that year there. For now, it's even more money. But for 2016, the profit from 65 billion Kenya shilling was about 6 billion shilling. It's more than 6 billion, but I will just use 6 billion figure. So 6 billion is what Manchester United took to the bank in 2016 and tell the bank, save this until another day, we don't need it. So the amount of money that they don't need or they did not need is 6 billion. Imagine that. Now this 6 billion, the money that they don't need, they have spent everything, paid everybody, subtract every expenditure they need. Wamelipa watu wote, watu wa kukata manyasi, wachezaji wote, wamenunua kiti, yani hawazitaki tena, ni 6 billion, ndio wanaweka aside for a rainy day. That is their saving, which we call profit. Now, here, this is what I want to understand. This just 6 billion, the profit for 1 year, can pay for Kenya Premier League for 50 years. So this 6 billion now, the profit, remember, it's not the turnover, it's not the income, which is 65 billion. This is now the profit, 6 billion. They can pay or they can sponsor Kenya Premier League for 50 years, giving Kenya Premier League 120 million per year. They can sponsor Kenya Premier League. So this is from a club, not from a league, not from English Premier League. It's from just one club. They can sponsor from 1 year profit. They can sponsor Kenya Premier League for 50 years. And this profit also, the 6 billion Kenya shilling profit, Manchester United can sponsor Gor Mahia for 370 years from their profit. Haki ya Mungu, if Manchester United said we want to sponsor Gor Mahia with our 1 year profit, they can sponsor Gor Mahia for 370 years. And if they said from our profit, here's 6 billion, our profit per year, we want to sponsor Kenya Premier League. Haki ya Mungu, they can sponsor Kenya Premier League with their profit, 1 year profit for miaka 50 inayokuja, 50 years. My brothers and sisters, this is the best club in England, Man United, financially so far. And I picked Gor Mahia, the best club in Kenya, and the best club also financially. That is the statistic. That is the statistic. If I was to talk about Kenya Premier League, my brothers and sisters, you would be shocked. No, if I was to talk about English Premier League, the wealth, utajiri wa English Premier League, you would be shocked. But that's a talk for another day. I will definitely talk about it. But today, I just wanted to look at these two clubs, Manchester United and Gor Mahia. Jameni, how can a club earn income for 1 year be enough to sponsor the top Kenyan club for 4,062 years? My brothers and sisters, this thing really hurt me. Please, let us do something about our Kenyan football. We cannot keep getting this statistic and carrying on. Life should not carry on as usual. No, hapana jameni. We must change. We must usher in a new era for football in Kenya, where football is going to make money. Football is not a burden. Football is a blessing. If we sort our football, the employment that it's going to come from football, it's going to be serious. Our youth will get jobs in our clubs. Watu wasiokuwa na kazi watapata kazi za kumaintain mapitch, za kukata manyasi, za kusavu chakula huko kwa viwanja vya mipira, kazi za kuadvertisement. TV zetu zitapata kazi. Our TV companies will actually get so much money coming through our own football. We must go back to the beginning and restart our football. What we have now, we cannot say we want to rectify that we want to restructure that. I am saying we must go back to the beginning. Huu mpira wa Waingereza, vile umekuja within 25 years, umepita hata uko mbali. It is something we can do in our country, in Kenya. We can do this, but we must use the right football system. Football system is everything. A good football system is the answer to sort everything. Yeah? The mess within our football, the lack of money that is within our football. Our football is valueless. The style of our football also is useless. The style of football we are playing now. When a Kenyan gets scouted there, he would have to spend a number of years or many months being coached properly so that he can play in English Premier League. This is wrong. We know we can do this. We know we can correct this. We have been told by everyone, Everton, Brentford, Hull City, wote wametuambia our football structure and system is stopping talent in Kenya from growing. Talent need to grow. Talents need the proper structures. I want to say something else. Yeah? I want to say one more thing before we finish that. People say I'm against FKF. People laugh when I talk. But when I talk something that is true, that is right. I do research. I do analysis. I come up with a conclusion. And when I come to talk here, or when I talk to you guys, please, I'm talking everything that I know, everything that I have researched, everything that I have concluded. These are, what I talk here is a final conclusion. Final conclusion. So, Jameni, we need to sort our football system. I cannot say enough. I want you to support me. Vision Total Football Kenya is the answer for our football problems. We are going to usher in a new era for football. please consider me to be like Noah's Ark. Na hayo mandevu yake akiwaambia maji yatakuja. Flood is coming. Flood is imminent. Please consider me like Noah in the Bible. What I'm telling you is truth. Mafuriko yanakuja. The flood is coming. Our football has been dying. Call that to be the flood. Please let us enter in Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark is Vision Total Football Kenya. It is the ark that is going to save Kenyans from the problems and the troubles of football. Noah's Ark, Vision Total Football Kenya, is going to save Kenya. Jameni, jameni, comment, like, and subscribe. Vision Total Football Kenya is like Noah's Ark. It is going to save us all. Jameni, jameni, support me. Like, subscribe, and comment. Asanteni, tuko pamoja. Next time.